Amit Dixit from ICICI Securities joins in on the show with us. Amit, hi, good morning. Thanks for your time today. Just wanted to understand firstly, what kind of defense allocation are you anticipating from the budget this time? Do you think it's going to be a significant uptick from the last time, or do you think it's going to be more subdued?
Yeah, hi, good morning. So thanks for having me on the show. The defense budget uptick that we expect in the coming budget, the capital budget could be up by around 7 to 8%. That is the kind of estimates we have. And the reason for that is that there are several things that are in works, including the ongoing spending, the committed spending that we have for various platforms, as well as the possible orders that can happen in the next year. So, given these facts, we expect that the capital budget spending should be up by 7 to 8%.
But where do you see the bulk of the ordering coming into? In the sense, is it going to be more around, let's say, the air defense mechanism, or is it going to be naval, or do you expect more of those ground orders coming in? What's the sense as to what will be the place where the maximum spend could be indulged?
Yeah, so in my view, it could be between air and navy. As far as the ordering is concerned, spending is a different matter. So spending is a function of the execution. However, if you are looking for orders, then we expect that the order for P75, P75I, next generation corvettes, that could happen in next 12 to 15 months. So that benefits naval shipyards. Then in aerospace, there has been an ongoing discussion between HAL and the Air Force for the additional 97 numbers Tejas Mark 1A, and that order also could happen in the next year. Now, as far as the committed spending is concerned, and there the budget numbers are a little bit more relevant. We expect that in HAL, for instance, Tejas Mark 1A manufacturing would pick up in next year, and so as in BL, of course, there would be a very steady execution. That's what we expect. These two, the DPSUs, would be, I would say, the guiding platforms as far as the Indian budget spending is concerned. However, from a stock perspective, I believe we have to have look at the other names that can do pretty well. And in our own pecking orders, in fact, we are positive on solar industries, positive on PTC industries, positive on Azad engineering. These three stocks, in my view, could do much better in next year.
Point taken. This is Snehi also joining in. A couple of names that you've just recommended are from the private space. Now, if you see these stock moves on a year-to-date basis, the public defense companies, your HAL, BHEL, BEL, BDL rather, they've all done exceptionally well. On the private side, however, it's been a mixed bag, with Bharat Forge also not doing much, roughly 3-4% uptick on a year-to-date basis. Going ahead, would you be placing your bets on private defense, or do you think the PSU defense space is going to be a safer bet to play?
No, so among the stocks under coverage, we do expect that the private players look relatively more exciting, and therefore we have, as I mentioned, the positive stance on solar industries, Azad engineering, and PTC industries. These are our key picks. I expect that these names could do relatively better compared to DPSUs.
Right, interesting. So, just wanted to understand going forward then, do you expect any particular sub-segment to be doing well? Or do you think it's going to be one of those across the board, pick up any stock, if you will, kind of, moves that one will see, replicating what we saw from, perhaps start of 2022 to up until about 3-6 odd months back?
Unfortunately, the stock movement, if you look at it in defense space, it is more dictated by the news flow, not even the order flow. And there, I expect that there are a lot of value traps, stroke, scope for disappointment. However, you asked about two themes, and we see two very interesting themes in India. One is the aerospace. When I say aerospace, it's just not about aerospace platform that is stages and all. It's about components. So we have exciting names in that space, such as Azad Engineering, PTC Industries. And then the second space is ammunition. There is a shortage of global ammunition, and globally there is a shortage of ammunition worldwide. And if you look at the quantum of solar industries orders, so initially these orders were like almost 3 billion rupees, but the latest order that they've received is for 20 billion rupees. And I won't be surprised if they receive more such orders. Now, these orders are typically short gestation orders. So the recent orders, for example, has to be executed within a period of 4 years, and therefore we could see a big move in the defense revenue of a company like Solar Industries. So these two things, aerospace components and ammunition, I think these have a big role to play over next year.
Just on a parting note now, just to get your sense on the entire upcoming space, rather it's become a very popular subsector in defense, and that is drone tech. Drone technology we're seeing is being widely used, and this is across applications. Which players in this space are you positive on, and what's your overall outlook when it comes to the entire drone technology segment?
See, when it comes to the drone technology segment, as far as we are concerned, I think there are a lot of private players, unlisted players also, who are in the space, who are doing some great work over here. Now, if we then coming to the listed space, I believe there are certain companies that are actually combining drone tech with explosives. Then it becomes a loitering munition, and combining the technologies of these, or the hardware of these drone manufacturing companies into their own competencies. And therefore there are some very interesting players that we have, for instance, Astra Microwave, that I believe would be a big player in counter drone systems going ahead. Then we have Solar Industries. Already they are executing an order for loitering munition for Indian Army, Nagastra 1. There could be Nagastra 2 also going ahead. Then we have companies such as IdeaForge, for example, in this space. Then there are other companies like Zen Technologies, for instance. So therefore, there are a lot of these listed players who are combining drones along with their competencies, and these could be very exciting names to look at.
Note, we let you go. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us today and talking to us about the defense sector. Definitely.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.